Guys, it is Christina with Christina's 200. It has been forever. So, let's just start off with the fact that I fell off the keto train, like jumped off, ran off. No, I really only did that for about a weekend, and it happened about 2 weeks ago. So story time. Okay, so I was here working really late. It was a Friday night, and I was like, I'm so hungry. And I want you to know I had every intention of behaving when I did this. I was like, okay, in past, when I've worked late, I will go to the Chinese restaurant here and get food and come back and eat it because it's right up the street. And it's a lot of food and it's filling. And so in my head, I was like, okay, worst case, I'm going to have a sauce that maybe has some carbs in it, but I'll just eat the chicken. I won't eat the rice, just the chicken. And worst case, the sauce is not that great for me, but I'll be okay. And so I go and I order it and I bring it back here and I open it up. And I'm so excited. I can't tell you how excited I am for this, okay? And I open it up. Completely innocent, guys. It was sesame chicken, and in my brain, it was not breaded. Sesame chicken is breaded. It was here. I was hungry. It looked so good. I didn't say no. I ate it. And I want you to know that this is why I know I have a problem with food. Because as I was eating it, I was like, oh my God, this is so good. This is going to screw my stomach up, but this is so good. And so I was eating it, and I was like, well, I'm already eating breaded chicken that I shouldn't be eating. Why not eat the rice now? I wasn't going to eat the rice. I was going to behave. I thought, oh, well, I mean, yes, I'm already eating breaded chicken. I might as well eat the rice that's here. I let it go to waste, right? So, a meal that used to be split in half so that I can eat half now and half later because there's so much of it, I ate the whole thing. The whole stinking thing. And I was like, I enjoyed it. I felt kind of guilty after, but I enjoyed it. I loved it. And so then I go to the grocery store and I'm shopping and I'm like, okay, I need to get my steak or whatever for tomorrow for lunch so that I don't have to leave the house. And I was like, okay. I passed by the freezer aisle and I saw the cheesecake and it was like, okay, it's the one that has the different flavors. And I was like, well, you already screwed up. You're out of ketosis. Now, I want you guys to understand, this was my very first time cheating. So that was about 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago, and that means, and I started keto in August, so I had gone that long without cheating. Not once. I never cheated, and that was my first time. And so this cheesecake sampler had to go home. It had to go home with me. So I opened the thing to get it out. I reached for it. A cake sampler too. I was like, oh my God. It has chocolate and it has carrot cake. Don't you know that went home with me too? And I was sitting there and I was like, Christina, no. If you take this home, you're going to eat it. And I was like, the kids will help me eat it. I'll just have one piece. It's going to be fine. This is Friday night. I was like, it'll be fine. So Friday night I get home and I decided to eat a piece of the cheesecake. And I actually didn't like it. I didn't really like it very much. It was kind of like too much and too sweet. And I really didn't care for it. And then I also had a piece of the chocolate cake. And I really didn't care for that either. I was just kind of like, this isn't that good. And so I was like, it's okay. I'm fine. I just don't eat anymore now. That was a good thing that I ate that, because this is what I'm telling myself. I was like, it's a good thing that I ate that. Now that I know I didn't like it, I'll be okay. So Saturday comes along. Well, you done screwed up this weekend. You might as well screw up a little more. And so I ended up having nachos with chips. The intention was to just have the toppings, and my son and daughter would have the chips. I had chips. And then I felt like, I don't know how to explain this, but I had this feeling, if the sampler cake was still in the refrigerator Saturday night, I'd only had the one piece. My daughter had eaten 2 of the red velvet pieces. So now the only thing left in there are 2 caramel pieces, a chocolate piece, and 2 carrot cake pieces. Okay. I was like, I need my kids to eat this, because as long as it's here, I'm going to want it. Luckily, I didn't really care for the cheesecake, and most of that was gone. My son had devoured most of the cheesecake, so it was gone. And I was hoping that the cake would have all been gone. So I found myself making my steak, trying to get back to keto. It's keto on. And I was going to be strong for dinner Saturday night, and just next meal keto, I'm good. So the cake came out of the freezer, the refrigerator, was on the counter. I was like, okay, Christina, just cut a little sliver off. So I cut just a little sliver off, and I'm like, oh, it's uneven now. I gotta fix it. And so I'm eating this cake, trying to make it look nice and neat, as though I never had a piece, or I didn't eat any of it. I kid you not, later on, maybe about 15, 20 minutes later, I'm sitting in my chair in front of the TV with the cake platter and a spoon. I ate all of the rest of the cake except for like 3 or 4 little bites of the caramel. You know, I couldn't finish it. It was too much. You know, 2 pieces of caramel, 2 pieces of carrot, and 1 piece of chocolate. It was too much. I don't know. So I felt so crappy. And so Sunday, I was like, this is ridiculous, Christina. Get it together. So I went back on keto, and I behaved. I felt bad because I feel like at this point I should have went to Pizza Ranch or the buffet or whatever. If I was going to really screw up, I should have screwed up even more. I mean, a platter of cake wasn't enough, right? So I had completely fell off. But I went right back on keto the next day. I stuck with it. I've continued. I haven't really been keeping up with my weight. I've been so busy here at work, like crazy busy. And so I haven't really been keeping up with my vlogging. But tomorrow, I wanted to post this today because I wanted a fresh start for Vlogmas, because we're doing Vlogmas. So every day in December, I've got lots of fun things planned. We're going to Disneyland. We're going to Universal, SeaWorld. We're going to go all kinds of places. It's going to be a lot of fun. But, and that's why that was one of the main things that was like, Christina, get it together. You want to get on those rides at Universal and Disney, and you can't get on the rides if you can't get the ride thing down. So I got back on keto. I was keto through Thanksgiving. Sadly, I was only able to eat turkey because nothing else there was keto, but it's okay. It is okay. I behaved myself. I've been behaving myself. What I was saying is, the day after I did weigh myself, and I had gained, I think I gained like 8 pounds. So I was at like 3'9", 310. I was going to weigh myself this morning, completely forgot when I ran out. But tomorrow's the first day at Fitness. So I will have a weigh-in for tomorrow, and we'll see how that goes. I'm currently probably around 293, 294. So I'm under 300 pounds, well, my storage ended up full, so my video stopped. Anyway, so I'm still under 300, so, you know, I'm noticing little things, and I'm getting kind of excited. My hoodie that I've been wearing is now a 2XL, and I feel like I've got lots of room. 3XL hoodies, I used to zip up, and they'd be so tight around my stomach. And this is a 2XL. And this 2XL hoodie, I would almost say, is starting to get too big. So, this is my 2XL hoodie. So, do you know, the minute I put on an XL hoodie, and I feel like when I finally put on an XL hoodie, and it fits and it's not tight, I'm going to be like, I am wearing an XL. No, I'm pretty excited. I feel like I can tell the difference a little here. Oh, and my ring. If you remember a while back, I couldn't even fit my ring on this finger. It's a little tight on this finger still, but there's no way. Like, there's absolutely no way I could wear it on this finger anymore. Because this is the finger that I used to wear it on, and there's no way it would fall right off of me if I had it on this finger. So, I mean, that's good. So, non-scale victories, right? I'm telling you, during Vlogmas, when I'm sitting on one of those rides and I can say I'm going to be super excited. So, yes, I fell off the wagon. I completely, like, dove into the carb pool and went crazy. I was pretty ashamed of myself. But, you know what? I got right back on. I kept going. You see my McDonald's cup. This is unsweetened tea. I had to go get some caffeine for this morning. It's just unsweetened tea. So, anyway, I cannot wait to do Vlogmas with everybody. I will see you guys tomorrow with my weigh-ins, measurements. I'll probably take some pics. And I will talk to you guys later. Bye.